That's the technique.
Don't sweat the technique.
Yeah. Man, welcome to Remnants Gathering, y'all. Thank you once again for taking the time out to just see what we're talking about. Yeah, we appreciate y'all. To all our family of supporters and friends, we love y'all. But this weekend has been awesome. This weekend has been awesome. In spite of what some may consider some misfortunate, you know what I'm saying? It's been just wonderful.
Yeah.
And we always say it's all in how you respond and react to things, you know. And true enough, you know, could be worse.
Always.
Yeah, but we gonna keep vibrating with love and gratitude.
Always.
That's what it's about. Yep.
So y'all see, we trying to do more videos. So this is us desiring to honor you all, to honor the fact that you are interested in what we have to say.
That's right.
And so we're gonna try to push through and keep doing these.
Yeah.
When we were doing the religious thing, like we was hitting y'all with the shaloms, and we was studying Hebrew together. For those of you who've been with us since then, y'all remember.
Mm-hmm.
So yep. we're not to the point yet where like we have the notifications that go out in the email list and a merch store, and like we're trying to get there. But until we get there, make sure you hit the bell so that when we get on here, you won't miss us.
That's right.
Okay? What's this? Hey, Orville Scott. Can you ask a question? Yeah. Radical change is coming to the world for the better. Don't be afraid of anything. That's exactly where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Orville. What's your question? And we not know-it-alls.
Speak for yourself.
So
I think I know a whole lot. But I'm not a know-it-all. I'm a know-it-much.
Okay.
Know a lot.
My point exactly.
We're know-a-lots.
We might know it all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see my finger? Yeah. It's together. I mean, we know it all. Yeah. But no, we know much.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know some things. Yeah. No one's a know-it-all, so you know. Yeah. Even resonating in our God and Goddess characteristic or character, you know. So whenever you want to drop that question on us.
Yeah, you can do it anytime.
Yeah, it's open. But let's go ahead and get into the nature of why we even did this video.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all know that we posted yesterday talking about the Erzuli money ritual that we did, and we've seen overnight results.
Yeah.
That were, you know, the more and more you begin to get into your magic work, you will realize that if you have your intention set on it, and when it starts to manifest and coming to pass, it builds your confidence. Just as let's just say whatever you're doing, the more and more you practice it, and the more and more you do it, you start to see results, and your confidence builds, and so that just kind of like ushers you on into flowing in it. And so we have been doing this for a while now, and so it amazes. It definitely amazed us, you know, and immediately was like just grateful. Yeah, grateful to Erzuli and grateful for that fast turnaround.
And the likes of Bobby Hemmett.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to Bobby Hemmett and Brother Panic, because it took. I mean, we had came across Aleister Crowley.
Mm-hmm.
We had came across
and we read his work too.
Blavatsky.
Yeah.
We had come across, even throughout Christianity, we were so committed to it that we would study the opposition.
Yeah.
And so seeing Jay-Z with the sweater, "Do as thou wilt," that was kind of the beginning of something for me. I was like, now why is this black man who is into hip hop representing an occult practitioner? What's up with that?
That's right.
And I demonized him, you know. And as I look back, I see that we're all under a spell, and the spell that we're all under and trying to come from under is the spell of not being free to think and believe.
That's right.
And find what resonates with you, even if it's something that's not popular. Even if it's something that's not considered acceptable.
That's right.
Or righteous. Or good. Or healthy. And so, for me, as I look back, practicing magic, practicing being beyond physics, to where we are our own influencer. We are our own creators of the things that we desire, right? And so that practice of that is a very spiritual practice, and there's nothing demonic about that. So do as thou wilt, what Jay-Z was doing, and it takes a lot of courage, man, to come out and do something like that. He already knew he was going to get opposition, and it was going to be a million videos saying that he was a Satan worshiper, and he did it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, just like now, even us relating this information over to you and coming from this perspective from us, especially from those of you that have been with us for a while and know us, it will seem like we got something twisted.
And like we lost.
Yeah. A lot of times that term is used, that you're lost. I mean,
but do as thou wilt. So do whatever's working for you. Yeah. We're not going to tell you to stop doing that.
That's right.
If going to church, practicing religion, Hebrew Israelitism, if any of those things, whatever you're doing, if it's working for you, let it work for you.
That's right. That's right.
We're not here to push what we believe on anybody. We're here to expand consciousness by giving information to you and letting you do as thou wilt.
That's right. I mean, what is shared, what is said about us can either be taken and dissected, and you see and you search and you look and see if it, this don't add up. It may add up. You can't relate, or you may relate, but it's just about the information being brought to your attention. You won't know a thing unless something is brought to your attention.
Yeah.
You'll continue to walk around feeling like, you know what it means to be spiritual. You know what it means to be magical.
Yeah.
A lot of people hear the word metaphysic or metaphysical and think they already know what it means. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not studying in that particular lane, then your understanding or your definition of what metaphysic is can be misconstrued.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And so now that we got that out the way, oh, hey, Couture.
And then we're going to address your question.
Yes, we're going to address your question. I saw a glimpse of it. We're going to get to it. So, last night, I was like, went to the dentist. The dentist is like, look, I know you spent $15,000 getting all this dental work done, but unfortunately we need to do this, and this, and that's just the first stage. Give you an estimate. We're about at $10,000 right now. And this is a holistic dentist. So this dentist isn't just trying to get my money. And, so I'm thinking to myself, okay, we can do one or two things. We can try to work overtime. That's how we were raised to make money.
That's right.
Just work, blood, sweat, and tears. You will get the fruit of the land by blood, sweat, and tears, the sweat of your brow. And then another part of me was like, but do you really have to do it that way? Why can't you create your own way to create a flow of income so that you can do these necessary things that you need for healing?
Mm-hmm.
And so something was just challenging me and challenging my belief systems and challenging the way we were raised to do things.
That's right.
So it's like, well, what am I supposed to do? And, you know, sometimes Ernest, he gets a little stressed. I mean, he's the man in the house, and so he wants to be able to carry the world on his shoulders for me, if that's what he has to do. And I said, you know what, babe? It's all about the attention, intention, and what we give our attention to is the currency.
That's right.
So working isn't really what brings in money. It's the fact that you're taking the time out of your day, giving your attention to that one thing, and for that one thing to give you something back, which is a check.
That's right.
So that means that there's a principle there, and this principle can be applied in more than one way.
Exactly.
So we're going to take time out of our day and give our attention and place an intention in the direction of an energy in which we were introduced by Bobby Hemming first. Erzuli. Erzuli, the deity Erzuli, if you missed it. But this particular energy, it's not really a God as it's a person. It is an energy. And over time, to describe this energy, if you don't speak with quantum physics terms, you can't describe quantum physics with those terms. So you're going to find words that are simple within your vocabulary to explain quantum physics. So this, you could say this energy is a form of quantum physics. It's metaphysical.
That's right.
That's physics, beyond physics, quantum. So it's something that's just out of this world. Right? And it's a very ancient thing.
That's right.
And we were forbidden from knowing these things. So living in the age of Aquarius, but you're resisting learning, like you're going against the whole purpose in your soul being in incarnation in the age of Aquarius. It doesn't even make sense. So we were like, you know what? Just be open. All right, what we gonna do? Let's give an offering to Erzuli. We know Erzuli likes sweet things, this energy. We know that Erzuli likes pink things, the color's pink. And so you can look up the Bobby Hemming ritual for prosperity and abundance. And so all you're doing is influencing with the energy within your own body, with the vibration and frequency of belief. That's what magic is. It's learning how to take what you have and grasp something that you cannot see, yet your heart desires or that you need. That's all magic is. So for Jesus to take water and turn it into wine, he was literally teaching you to be a metaphysician.
An alchemist.
Yeah. With the fact that three magi's, right, a group of magi's, found the Savior that we worship for a very long time. 3 magicians. So the Bible did not always demonize metaphysics, right? But it was wrapped in so many other things. So we're like, well, we shouldn't do astrology. That's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. But if you go back and you look at the teachings of Christ, you'll see that he was an alchemist. He was a metaphysician. He was a shaman. He was a healer. He was someone who knew the power of his own body fluid, that he would spit into the dirt, rub the dirt on the eyes of a man and heal his eyesight. That's magic.
Oh, yes.
That's combining elements of the earth with elements of the human body, and there's power in that.
And setting intentions.
Yeah, and set the intention.
His intention was to heal.
Yeah.
His intention was to bring his sight back.
So it's not really far out for those of us who come through church and religion to begin embracing metaphysics. It's not. We were just given the kindergarten version, and this is just us learning to get to meat and actually digest the meat and getting off the milk in the bottles. That's all it is. It's just a deeper understanding of how creation works and how we can influence creation within our own world.
That's right.
So, only thing that I had, I went in the bathroom. I wasn't even thinking about it. And I look on the counter, and I have a bag with all my herbs and stuff in it. Y'all know I'm doing a natural healing thing. So I got like a whole suitcase of herbs and all kinds of essential oils, and I'm not even always thinking about this stuff in a magical way. And so I realized that I had peppermint oil.
So taboo.
Peppermint, yeah, it is. I had some peppermint oil, and I was like, peppermint oil is a very high vibration oil. The peppermint oil comes from the mint leaf, and the mint leaf is the color green, and we know that green represents when fertilization. Green represents abundance. It represents a harvest. That's why when spring comes and everything turns green, it's alive, right? With energy. So the peppermint oil has a very high vibration. So I got the peppermint oil, and I'm like, well, I don't have anything pink. What can we include pink in this to just give some power to the intention of the things that we need? And I had a lollipop laying in my bag because, I keep those with me for the kids and stuff, just kind of, shut them up sometimes. They just need to put something in their mouth, and if they eating, they ain't
baby
talking.
has an organic.
Organic
she
lollipop.
Loves organic lollipop.
So I took the lollipop, I took the peppermint. I was like, well, usually they tell you to use a green candle if you're trying to attract prosperity and abundance to yourself. So I was like, okay, we don't have a green candle. Well, that's all right, because magic isn't about having everything on the list.
Right.
It's just setting giving your attention and setting your intention. So I was like, we're going to use this little white candle we got. We can pretend it's green. However, white is a candle that can work for anything. Okay, so for you all just beginning, you can just use a white little tea light candle just to start off.
That's right.
Okay, that color can be used for everything. And so we used the white candle. We rubbed some peppermint oil on it. We got the lollipop. We laid it out, and we just sit and just meditated with the white candle and just put our minds in a place where, you know what, she's going to have everything that she needs to continue on this healing journey.
Exactly.
To get all of the surgeries that she needs, the procedures, the alternative treatments, the therapies, the supplements. I've even been using a Tesla technology. It's called the Magnosphere. Yeah. It's very expensive.
And we documented this whole process. So in time when we get ready to put it all together, we'll refer back to this. But definitely, that's amazing technology. Amazing technology. Yeah.
No, you're good. So it's a lot of things you all hadn't got to see yet and don't know. So we really do. We need this. And it's to the point, and I didn't want to ask y'all for donations. I'm like, I'm not asking them for no donations. We're here to give something from us to them. And so it's just how I was thinking. That may change. If you want to give a donation, you absolutely can. Just let us know. But it's a process of us getting to the point where we're comfortable saying, hey, we need some donations so that we continue the healing journey and continue to document and do videos and just do what we do. It takes money. And but we're not quite there yet, but we're even comfortable doing that because we want to be able to give you all an increase in whatever it is that you are trying to do.
But we want these principles that we're speaking of to be worked by all of us.
Right.
Everybody operating in
Absolutely.
this.
Absolutely.
Because the potential is limitless.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that was the whole point, showing you the beach scene, just seeing the horizon, how it just keep going. Like, you're like the horizon. You are the beach. You are the sun. You are the trees. The potential is limitless. So last night we meditated with this candle. Man, we were just like, it's going to work out. And when I tell y'all, we was down to the wire with money. And we're, I don't even know how many thousands of miles away from home. And got to get back home, down to the wire. And I'm like, we're not putting worry into this equation. We create our own reality. We can draw what we need to us with the energy, with the kingdom of heaven that is within us, with the gods and goddesses that we are, with the energy we have been given. We are alive. We are breathing.
That's right.
Pure prana. All I have to do is invite it. All I have to do is set the atmosphere and have faith, believe to the point of knowing. Where I'm just walking in and knowing I got it. I'm good. It's already in the bank. Got it.
Attraction is powerful though.
Yeah.
Attraction is magic.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, if you just think about it from this standpoint, an attractive person, you may be attractive yourself. That a physical attraction alone is compelling.
Yeah.
You just can command attention.
Yeah.
That individual that is attractive like that, you can command attention. You can cause things to move in your favor simply off of that attraction alone. And so what we're saying is a universal principle.
It is.
It's just that it's always been taboo and thought of as something that you, especially from terminology. You know, you use a certain term, like she said earlier, that do as thou wilt. Aleister Crowley was one of the first persons to relay that idea to the masses, and so because it was from him, it's been stigmatized as being something that's unfavorable or demonic or devilish or some of that nature.
No, he did some stuff, you know.
He did,
we
but
ain't saying we agree with everything he did.
Exactly, but I mean, that's how it is with information.
That's true, and just acknowledging it's gonna be what you would say is positive and negative, polarity and magnetism. It go both ways, and so we just decided to not put worry into this.
Exactly.
So today, we went to the beach, and I was just like, let's just go to the beach. Like, what do people do that don't have money that live in coastal cities? I did, and I was like, we'll just go to the beach and just let the quartz in the sand and the salt of the sea and the rays of the sun just lift our vibrations, because this magic is a building, right? Mm-hmm. And so once you begin setting the intention you want to do things, it's going to build and could keep you at the vibration to receive what you have called forth to you. Mm-hmm. So we did that, and it went exactly as planned, kept our vibration high, even lifted it more because we were cleansed and purified by nature. And so we get to the place, and this practitioner, he's just so forthcoming about everything. He don't hide anything, even to the point of say, you know what, let me make this available to you. Let me tell you how I got this, where I got it from, how much I paid for it. Matter of fact, you might can get a discount. You know what? I might just sell you this one. He's just wide open. I'm gonna do whatever I can to help.
He the man.
And
so grateful for him.
Yeah, really. Mm-hmm. And so he put me in the magnosphere, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I done had 2 of these treatments, 3 others. He's used 3 different quantum physics technologies to assist me.
Y'all go Google it. Y'all go look it up. What a magnosphere is.
Yeah.
It's like a Faraday cage, but look it up. Yeah. And it will definitely open up your mind to a lot. So like some of the stuff that we're talking about, you'll be like, oh, okay, because it always spans beyond what you can imagine or what you're thinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because we wouldn't have never imagined
to be even in this place.
Exactly.
Where we're using something that originated from Tesla's research to help me heal.
Yeah.
So this is just the magic of suffering.
It's working.
Yeah. The sickness and suffering led us here.
Yeah.
So that's why I keep telling y'all, whatever y'all going through is cool. Just make sure that road leads y'all to a destination that's gonna be uplifting. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, I get out, and he's like, I tell you what, 2 1/4. Mm-hmm. Now I got my head down. I'm looking through my purse.
Will it work?
Right. And I'm hoping to dig up at least 300. Like, look, this is all we got.
I'm looking like.
I said I thought I misheard him.
Yeah, I understand.
And what did you say?
I said, baby, he said 2 1/4. Just like that. And mind you, just yesterday, and we had that conversation afterwards. Just yesterday, we was talking about how when something is offered to you, you accept it.
Yeah.
He was willing to to come down even more, but it was like, no.
Cause he asked us, was that okay?
Yeah.
He asked us.
That was favor.
Was that okay?
That was a manifestation
Yes.
of what we had done.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we're just so grateful.
That's right.
The possibilities are truly endless.
That's right.
What he had done for me this weekend far exceeded what he asked for.
Yeah.
And the fact that what he asked for and he was willing to even take less than that, come on now. That's not by chance.
Oh, and I can't leave this out. I had an opportunity to experience it too, myself.
Yeah.
So that's like a 2 for 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. We just wanted to say that. So yes, we did. We manifested over $200 overnight. With the Erzuli ritual.
It really was more than that, but
yeah, it really was a lot more than that.
Mm-hmm.
But we modified it to what we had, just use what we had. And again, if you don't have anything but words and a cup of water, it's go work. If you believe that setting the intention and that you're holding on to the vibration and the visualization of what it is that you need so strongly, it's gonna come.
That's right.
This is just these are universal laws. These are laws of hermetics, laws of vibration, laws of rhythm. And we're just now getting free to study and understand this stuff.
That's right.
So let's see. Let's go back to his question.
Yeah, you meditate on something and you meditate with a strong desire to receive it. It will come. It's just as simple as that.
Oh, Theta Rims came on here. He was like, just showing some love.
Appreciate that,
it's
Theta.
Deep. He was like, I gotta go make another video.
We love your channel.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Y'all need to check out Theta Rims if y'all have it. His channel is just really, really growing and it's really good. He does binaural beats, Solfeggio, to induce lucid dreaming, vivid dreams, to enable you to remember your dreams, helping you to meditate.
Yeah.
Such a great guy.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so can I ask a question? This is Orville Scott. Can you touch on the numerology of 44? Been seeing 444, 1, 2, 3, 4 every day the whole year. I'll let you do it, babe.
You keep on pushing it over.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna let you do it.
Okay. Well, 44. That started off with me in 2012, and it was weird because my grandmama died, and she died at 4:40 a.m. and that was a sign for me. And around that same time period, I found out that I was pregnant. I was about 4 months at her funeral. Looking back, I see that the number 4, first of all, is considered an angel number. And so an angel number basically means that angels are with you, and this is their way of letting you know we are with you. We are assisting you. We are protecting you. We're bringing you messages. We're leading you. The reason numbers is used to do this for us is because number is a form of a symbol that carries a power within the number itself. The angel can't just come and meet you at the bus stop. Yup. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I've been with you yesterday. It's just not going to happen like that because of the difference in dimensions in the consciousness. And so numbers and symbols communicates with the subconscious mind. And so numbers are able to penetrate the conscious mind. They are able to activate the right brain, bypass the left brain, logical, analytical, just nothing is metaphysical with the left brain. And we've been trained to use only the left brain hemisphere. So this is why numbers are used to help us. When you start saying 444, you're getting deeper into power numbers to the point where you're not just acknowledging one number, not just two numbers, but three. And it's speaking to you. So you think about the number three, the Holy Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, Isis, Horus, Osiris. In every age, in every practice, spiritual practice, there is always a three. If you think about a pyramid, and it's the top in the bottom left corner, the bottom right corner. I could go on and on with the number three, and so within itself, the number three, there's power in that. Where two or three are gathered, God is in the midst, things like this, and so there's power in these numbers. So seeing these numbers is really great. That means that roads are opening for you. That means that your understanding is increasing, and it means that you're ascending. You know, you're growing and you're transforming, and it catch your attention. But let me tell you what to do when you see a number catch your attention. Always research the number and see what the spiritual significance of that number is. Okay? The second thing to always do, give gratitude. When there's a number synchronicity,
without a doubt,
give gratitude and just let the universe know, I am so grateful that you're able to even communicate and get my attention. I'm caught up in the EMFs, the mind control, chemicals and preservatives in the food, making me docile. I'm caught up in the indoctrination of school. I'm caught up in the weight of work and how the economy is set up. I'm caught up in it's just so many distractions. And the universe is able to get your attention with a number. That's huge. You know how many people don't pay attention to that? So the way I have started giving gratitude, because I'm not always in a situation where I can just say it. When I learned sign language, this was G. And I'm sure if I'm wrong, somebody will correct me. Thank you. We appreciate you. Smart people. But this is G, right? And the number G, and in the letter G for gratitude for me. And so I might be half asleep. I might be on the phone with somebody in a meeting. I just vibrate that G, just gratitude. I just looked up and saw 1111, gratitude. And so the more you give gratitude, the more that you're going to increase the speed of your transformation into the spiritual person you desire to be. I hope that covered it good.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
We'll see it.
Then he asked us about Alan Watts. If we knew about Alan Watts, of course we know about Alan Watts. Alan Watts, man, just like with McKenna, they were some people who were challenging the way we perceive reality. You know, and reality is a simulation. And Terrence McKenna and Alan Watts, they just help to open our minds. And so this is what we're attempting to do for people as well.
That's right.
To be mind openers, so that the remnants can be gathered, because that's a gathering is happening.
That's right. That's
you
right.
know.
That's right.
The angels got the sickles. The trumpets already was blown. Y'all remember when we first started hearing trumpet sounds? That was like 2012, 2013, 2014. It was all over the news. People walk outside and hear these loud trumpet sounds coming from the sky. Nobody knows where it's coming from. Y'all remember that?
That's right.
And so, so the sickle is swinging. And it's gathering and separating wheat from tares.
If you want to call it that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, man, so much we can get into with that, but we hope that answered your question. Let's see, is anybody we missed? You want to go through it so I don't push it?
Where we at?
Numerology, been seeing 444. Give us 1 second. Let me see if it'll let me. Okay.
You want to turn that?
No, I'm taking it off a night shift.
Oh.
Maybe that's better for you. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. Couture said, I wanted the young lady to explain because that was such an open statement. Lost how? Oh, yeah.
Thank you,
That's
Couture.
so true. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for
I would love to hear the explanation as well.
Yes. Most definitely.
Hey, Loretta.
A few years ago, I thought Bobby Hemmett was nuts, but he is a master. That's Flex. Yeah.
Us
yeah.
too, Flex.
So true, Flex. So true. There was a time where I was like, man, cut that crap off. That man, he of the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rebuke that in my house.
In the name of Jesus. Yes. Yeah.
What brand of peppermint oils? I did see that. Thank you, Orville, for loving us. We're excited for the future too. I try to keep my finger on it so it don't scroll back up.
Okay.
Let's see, Orville. What brand of peppermint oils? I often just kind of go to iHerb.com and read the reviews on there, and that's how I pick. I don't remember the exact brand. I got a lot of different brands that I use, but go to iHerb.com and it's wonderful reviews, and then pick from that point. We are changing the world. Yes, we are changing the world. Yes, we are.
The elders don't understand this kind of talk, though.
No, Orville, the elders don't.
That's true.
Unfortunately, the elders are under a spell. Keep your finger on it.
Okay, like that.
Yeah. They're under a spell, and the spell that they're under has had more time to lullaby them to sleep. So yeah, a lot of elders aren't awakening.
That's true.
So,
Because they've been if what you were born into and you never had the interest or inclination to look beyond it, to get answers or to get further information, then yeah, it's like a bubble that's sealed and you can't even penetrate it.
Yeah.
The only way that they'll come to a place is with from within. If they decide that, you know what, it's something to this that ain't sitting right with me, that will begin them on their path. The same way it did all of us. You
That's
know what
true.
I'm saying? Thank you, Orville. We glad you did so. Yeah.
What's up, Malia? I know you keep telling us you had to change your name, but you know we go read what's on the screen so we're not butchering nobody's name.
Right. Yeah, Couture says she's been seeing 888-444 and 44 a lot.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Just keep giving gratitude when you do. That's a light code activation for your DNA.
Yeah.
Like literally, it's molecular when you see those numbers and it speaks something to you.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're having a certain conversation when we look up and see the number, and I'll say, babe, that means this conversation is super important that we're having right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so pay attention to what you're doing in that moment, and then just go within, like, what is this? Why is this moment significant? That I just looked up and saw that number.
Yeah. I seen where Flex said that he's started to pick up the practices of hoodoo. Yeah,
oh, that's
and
good.
It's working.
That's awesome, Flex.
Yeah.
Because you really, to be honest with you, like the whole book of Psalms is hoodoo. But if you don't know the history, I'm gonna tell you.
It sounds so crazy.
Yeah.
I'm taking myself out of this moment right now and putting on my Christian hat, and what she just said, I'd be like, what?
Hoodoo, the book of Psalms. The devil done tricked you.
You are deceived. Yeah. But
think about it.
That's right, y'all.
The book of Psalms 27, can attract money as well. So if you don't want to get into dealing with energies like Urzuli, just read the book of Psalms, take a dollar bill, fold the dollar bill in your direction, and that's just you opening up your energetic field to receive currency. And the book of Psalms 27, chapter 27 has been used for that for thousands of years.
That's right.
Y'all got to remember, most of us over here were brought over here, right? Forcibly. So what our practices were that were working, we don't know. And so now we're having to go back and find ancient texts and do research and learn, and even learn from countries and places where people aren't as far removed from their spiritual practices of their ancestors.
Exactly.
So it's you don't have to make it spooky. You know, it's not spooky. It's been made spooky, but it's not.
Exactly.
It's just physics and universal laws, and using the power to speak life and death with your words,
That's
influencing your reality
That's right.
with your intention and attention.
That's right.
That is
That's
just
right.
that simple.
That's right. Katurba said, "What about morphing? I have been experiencing mood swings, polarities. Usually I would shy away from my feelings and dive into religion because of the dark side. Religion feels safe, but can't do it." That's so true. With the mood swings, I mean, I think that's common. That's common when, you know, we've experienced it. I know I have. I've experienced mood swings and shifts, but it's just you continue to resist it. I'm finding, but I deal with it though.
Yeah.
I deal with those mood swings. I ask myself, why am I having this mood swing? And then I have my wonderful wife right here to shine the light. Y'all know what I'm saying?
I try.
Oh, no. You ain't trying. Try. You don't try. You do. Yeah, she shine the light. It's like, you see it? Yo, she hold up that mirror like, you see yourself right now? You see it? You see it?
Yeah, I do.
Cause you know, I need to see what she sees. You know, sometimes we don't look in the mirror and notice our flaws.
No.
Yeah, so
No.
you know.
That you can't be a metaphysician and you're not learning to know thyself.
Exactly.
So those emotions need to bubble to the top. The more you're doing this work on yourself, the more you will experience mood swings. That's why I did the video about depression. Because what you're doing, it's just like with
you're exposing. Go ahead.
It's just like with a disease. And diseases hide within the body. You know, if you get fever blisters, it hides within the nerves in the body. It hides within the base of the spine. Right? And so all of a sudden, winter come, you catch a cold and you get a fever blister, and you're like, "What's up with this?" I got herpes. What? But 85% of the population has it in some form, but it hides in the body. You may never have symptoms.
That's right.
But when you start doing spiritual work, you start having symptoms because those things need to be purged. Those
that means they've been in there.
They've been in there. So that's all it is. That's to be expected. Just learn how to deal with them in a healthy way.
That's right.
Okay, so just try to step outside of yourself, observe yourself. I have days where I'm angry. I don't really even know what I'm mad about. I'm just mad. And you know, and sometimes most of the time it's my baby. And she'll be like, "Mommy, what's wrong? Mommy, you mad at me? What'd I do?" And just in that moment, that little cute voice right there, I'm just like, okay, let me get no, baby, Mommy's not mad. I was in a little mad mode just now, but I'm okay. I'm out of it now. What do you want to do? So just find healthy ways to channel those emotions.
That's right.
So that you can continue to grow.
That's right.
Yeah.
What did Malia say?
She said she's still been seeing 10. And it's basically telling me to have confidence in the direction that I'm going in. That's great. That's great. Loretta, I never noticed until now. Favor my big sister at little pounds. You look better. Oh, that I lost weight. Yeah, I lost 40 pounds. Good for you, sis. Laugh out loud. I need to do this to attract things in my life. Okay, yeah, I still love your vibration. Glad blessings happening. They're happening for you, basically us.
Yeah,
thank you, Loretta.
Thank you, Loretta. Yeah, we appreciate you too.
Oh yeah, I've been just working on being clean with my diet, with my emotions, with my thoughts. You know, with just how I deal with things.
Yeah, we talked about purging some time ago.
Yeah.
You know, we all need to be purging.
Yeah.
That's like she just was explaining, purging those things that surface, those things that have been dormant in us. Sometimes it's not even dormant. Sometimes it flares up and it comes, and then you know, we just chalk it up as you know what I'm saying, like, oh, I just lost my cool. Yeah. Forgive me. I'm sorry. You know, but no, deal with it. That's right. It's a time for everything. That's right. Yeah. Gotta hold it. Okay. Unless you will scroll it. Flex said, do y'all know about Elegba and the Orishas? Yeah, we love the Orishas. Yeah. You know, matter of fact, Baba Ogun. Elegba, yep.
Baba Ogun. Go listen to. There are some songs of Baba Ogun, and these songs actually just help to be road openers for any obstacle that's in your way. And also one Orisha that we've worked with, of course, Oshun, being twin flames. I try to stay in that energy. And Beyonce tried to she tried to hype that up. She tried to let us know what that was with the Lemonade album. Lemonade is yellow. Yellow represents the Orisha, Oshun, and it's all about love, the goddess of love. But anyway, people have been trying to wake us up, y'all. We just, yeah. So we getting free now. We're in the age of Aquarius. They can't hold us down.
Yeah.
Can't nobody hold us back. But the Orisha is very, very, very powerful.
Yeah.
Very ancient.
Yeah.
It's not something new. And another thing, Yemaya. Yemaya is another favorite. That's kind of connected to the Mama Wata or the Sibyls. And Sibyls were these African women who were able to give prophecies. They were able to prophesy.
Right.
And so I've resonated a whole lot with this form of prophesying, because that's how my YouTube channel began, with me having visions and prophecies. And a lot of them have come true.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
just learning about that. Yeah.
That's my Mama Wata. Have y'all ever heard of Papa Legba? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
When we did the Crossroads, that was Papa Legba.
Exactly.
So we did a Crossroads ritual with 4 pennies. And basically
more than 4 pennies.
It was 4
16.
pennies on each 4 corners.
Yeah,
so 16 pennies in all. And so we put 4 pennies on each corner. We went to a road. Any crossroad.
But y'all can search that one.
Yeah. So just search it out. The Papa Legba Crossroad Ritual. You'll see a whole lot of videos of like, warning! Don't do it!
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
You might open a back door to the portal. Beware. And but we are portals.
Yeah.
Just as we're sitting here communicating right now, we don't have any idea how many entities that are outside of our light spectrum are trying to influence our emotions, feelings, thoughts, hunger, desires. When you go grab that donut in the morning and you're trying to eat clean and lose weight, guess what? That is an energy that is manipulating you.
Telling you, eat that
Eat
donut.
that.
And you
Eat
like...
that.
You thinking like, why my voice? Because it sounds like a lot
Sound
of
like
times
you.
sound like you. Like I want to go and eat this donut. No, that's not you. Because you don't need to eat the donut. You already told yourself, you know what? I'm gonna stop eating this stuff because it's sweet and it's not good for me. You know what I'm saying? That comes out of your mouth, and then 30 minutes later, you know what? I can go and eat it this time. I'm gonna start tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna make sure I don't eat no sweets. Tomorrow come. It could be something else, a candy bar. It could be another type of sweet. Telling you just go eat. That's not you. That's not you.
And then start all over again.
All over again. And we just talking about sweets. We just talking about food.
And we can go so deep into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, energies are always around us, and they are always influencing us in one way or another. So whether it be sugar for you, that's an energy, right? That's why using sweet things for Urzuli works. That's a particular energy, and this energy craves sweet things.
That's right.
So it's just that simple. It's just energy, and even what you're eating, everything around you right now has its own vibration, its own energy.
Yep.
And so we're just learning about energy, the inner G, the inner goddess within, and how to use it with the things around you. Let's see. He says, I left a food offering at the railroad for a leg, but next to my house last Monday. When I went back Tuesday, it was gone. Okay. Yeah. So that's good. I mean, you left an offering and it wasn't there when you went back. Bobby Hemming always say to try to go back the following Monday. We didn't get a chance to do that. But it's great that, the offering was received.
That's right.
But sometimes it's just energetically the fact that you made an offering to this particular energy, that energy is going to work for you. I mean, where do y'all think we get it from from the book of Genesis that the land would bear fruit to you, but it would have to be from the sweat of the brow. That's just saying that anytime you put work into something, you're going to reap something out of it. That's the law of reciprocity.
That's right.
So that's all this is. Instead of going to a job and working for somebody else's company or corporation or entity, because it's an entity. Mm-hmm. This gets into the maritime.
That's what they call it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we're sovereign beings, but because we got social security numbers and all of this stuff, that's magic. That's spells.
Yeah.
The money in your pocket right now got sigils on it.
Yep. Yep.
Right now.
That eye with the pyramid. That's a sigil.
Anything that you got in the mail, anything that you got in your kitchen with logos on it, those are runes and sigils. Mm-hmm. Everything around you. Why do we learn spelling in school? Why didn't you learn to write in cursive? Yeah. Everything is a ritual. Yeah. Everything is magic. Everything is a spell.
And they know this, and so that's the reason why it's already been put into place for so long by these corporations and companies and countries and leaders and stuff like that.
And that's why a lot of corporations are successful.
Yeah.
Because of the metaphysical understanding and the principles they are applying. It's not because that people are willing to work harder than us.
That's right.
It's just working smart.
Yeah.
So don't quit your job.
Working your magic.
Don't quit your job. Just learn, grow, be open to receive. Mm-hmm. Try to keep your heart open, your mind open.
That's right.
If you're leading with love, you're not going to get misled. Mm-hmm. You're not going to do a ritual.
That's the highest vibration that it is, y'all love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no low vibrational entity is going to be able to take advantage of you. That don't mean no misfortune won't happen.
I can't help but to use the y'all. Was it Wednesday night? Was it Halloween?
Yeah.
Halloween. We had a family night and we was watching
Transylvania.
The 3. animated Transylvania. I can't help but to use that movie.
Y'all need to go watch that movie.
Good. We watched it as a family though.
Yeah.
So the part that just makes me laugh and it's so funny and it just confirms what we're talking about right now is when what's his name? Van Helsing?
Yeah.
He was the antagonist or the villain of the movie. And so when he wanted to control everybody, he was like at a DJ station and he cut on what type of music was it? I want to say it was like hip hop. Just to be honest
basically, because he did add the bass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the bass was just doom doom, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like hip hop, rave type. Was it techno-ish?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was using all of those elements. They didn't want to make it seem like it was just one particular genre. It was a mix, collaboration of all of those type of sounds. Okay, he was able to control the masses. He was able to control this. What was the monster? It was like a behemoth, a leviathan, or something like
Kraken.
that. Yeah, Kraken was the name in the movie. But it made Kraken go crazy and start destroying everything. Okay, then on the flip side, the son-in-law of the Count is like he's like some hippie, like a hippie dude. You know what I'm saying? Seemingly into metaphysics and stuff like that. Guess what type of music he played? Some good vibration music, just some some love, music that vibrates love, and it's funny because it worked. You know what I'm saying?
Because the crowd stopped being angry.
Everybody started dancing. Everybody was doing like a unified dance. You know, whatever that dance is that they was doing. Yeah, that was so funny. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because so then now it became a war between Van Helsing and the hippie kind of guy.
Yeah.
Right. It was a war between them, and they were using music to control the masses and control this energy out in the sea to cause destruction.
Yes.
And
release the Kraken.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good though.
Yeah.
That was good. But I just used that as a point to say, like what Cam's saying, you know, that love vibration is supersedes everything.
So if you operate in love
Mm-hmm.
and you're getting to some things that are new and it's been spooked by a lot of people, just know that operating in vibration of love, that is your protection.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a form of sacredness. That is a form of divinity. And you can't claim or hold to the ye are gods, right? Unless you flow in the vibration of love.
That's right.
And so if everything that you're doing is coming out of that heart chakra and out of that place, nothing bad. You're not going to open a portal and all of these entities going to come into your life and destroy your life. They're already in your life. They're in you. They're in your mind, in your blood, in the food, in the air, in the water. They're everywhere already. So the best thing right now that we can do is learn to know thyself. Learn anatomy. Learn the laws of hermetics. Learn universal laws, the law of rhythm. What significance is it about the sun? What does the sun do for me? What significance is it about numbers? What do they do for me? What about symbols? How are they controlling us with symbols? I keep hearing people say that the world is controlled with symbols. How? Just learn. Just read, study, learn.
That's right.
Listen to audiobooks. Just grow. And in doing that, you're nurturing your soul. And so when you increase the knowledge, when you become open-minded and open, this is why we were forbidden to be open-minded, right? Because the only way that you can keep someone in the matrix and keep them in a prison cell, you have to forbid them. You have to put limits and say, no, don't cross this line. There's a gate here, line there, and you stand in this box. But we go tell you that this box, though, is it's the place to be.
That's right.
This sandbox is all there is.
That's
and
right.
so we've been sitting in the sandbox playing with the same bucket for 3-4 generations, no change, same generational curses in the family, haven't been able to use religion and actually get the outcomes that we've been believing in. Right? And then at some point, all of a sudden, you stand up and you're like, wait a minute, is that grass and a tree and a real beach with real sand? And you step out of the sandbox. So step out of the sandbox with love. Continue on your journey with love.
That's right.
And the lower vibrational entities will no longer be able to rule you.
That's right.
Self-love will help you have discipline in what you're eating.
That's right.
Love will help you have discipline in your conversation with people and how you respond and react to people.
Exactly.
So for anyone who's like, you're lost, you're deceived, y'all are becoming evil, Satanists, occultists, and all of these things that are negative, judge us by our fruits. The eyes are the windows of the soul. We have nothing to hide here. And you all feel love. You feel the vibration. You see it. And you know that we have a love for you all as well. And so just know that, judging by the fruits, it's no other way to go.
That's right.
Judge us by that. And it's okay that everything that we're saying right now doesn't resonate with you. In this whole conversation, we've probably been on here an hour with you all, and we probably only said 5 minutes or something that resonates. But guess what? All the other stuff that you heard us say that don't resonate, when your soul is able to gain enough energy to connect with your spirit and your mind and help get you in a oneness, right? Then this information will be pulled from the background, and it will be pulled forward. And we call that confirmation.
That's right.
That's when some information comes back to you in a place you didn't expect it to come from. And all of a sudden now it resonates because you're like, man, it's the 5th time I done came across this. Right? And so this is why we do this, because conversation itself is an activation for either something negative or positive.
That's right.
Okay? And so in conversation, you're being activated. Your soul is being activated. Your chakras are turning. Just having a conversation that you don't usually have. You just feel energy and currents moving through you when you have certain conversations. You just feel alive. Sometimes you talk to somebody and you might have been depressed, and then all of a sudden you have a conversation with a certain individual and you end up saying something to inspire them and help them feel better, and now you feel better. Why is that? Because you harness your energy and put your attention into love, into helping someone else. And what is the result of that? What is the reaping of this seed that you sowed? You come out of your own cloud of depression. Those entities can no longer manipulate your mood and your mind because you elevated yourself to a higher vibration of 528 hertz of love.
Exactly.
With your conversation. And if you don't have anybody to talk to because nobody around you seems to understand, talk to yourself. Talk to your spirit guides. Talk to your angels. You may not know who they are. Just let them know. I don't know who you are. I tried a meditation. I haven't been able to visualize you. I haven't had experience with you. I haven't dreamed about you. But I do believe that you all are here assisting my soul through this journey in this universe. And I just want to thank you and acknowledge you. I've been seeing the numbers. And so I know that this is a precursor to what's next. And I believe that I will have an interaction with you all. So I just want to thank you. I want to thank you, Angel, for protecting me in that car wreck that day. For protecting me when I got sick that time, went to the hospital and had to have my appendix removed or whatever it is that happened.
Right.
Just start acknowledging the energies around you that are there to be benevolent, to help you, to protect you. And as you do that, you're unlocking the matrix. You're gonna unlock levels. Just like I haven't played video games since Super Mario. You know, that was like the shit. And so I'm gonna relate this to Super Mario. When I would finally get the queen and I would go through all of these monsters and these obstacles. It just felt so good to finally reach a new level. This reality is a simulation. This is a video game. That's why Masons use the checkerboard floor, the black and white duality, positive, negative, polarity, magnetism.
That's right.
So all of this is a simulation. Everything is a projection of something. And we're going to eventually get deeper into, well, who created the matrix? Well, who are the ones controlling the matrix? Who are the gatekeepers? And how do we get out? You know, all of that. That's connected to Kabbalah, the tree of life. That whole thing was just breaking down the human body and the chakras and letting you know that each chakra is an energy itself. It's an energy center, but it also operates as a portal. And so with the heart chakra, man, you can do a lot of good just by keeping that heart chakra healthy and open and just nurturing it. So nurture yourself. Whatever's resonating with you right now, we want to support you and encourage you to continue doing that. Even if people around you think you're a little weird, that's okay.
They are too.
That's true. And that's okay. Because spiritual people are peculiar. We are truly a peculiar people. And so we started with the Bible and we ended here with metaphysics. And it has been a ride, let me tell you. And this was not our intention. But this is where we are. And we hope that this journey is a blessing to you all. We could talk to you all forever. We're going to get off. We got to get some rest because we got to take our flight in the morning. And I don't think it's anything else right now I need to say. But if you want to reach out to us, just email us at remnantsgathering@gmail.com. We try to go through the comments. But if you email us there for something that's important or whatever it may be, we're going to make sure that we check that and respond to you. It could be just a question. It could be anything. An observation that you made. You know, just whatever.
Yep. And we still going to deal with those two topics that we got emailed to. So, y'all continue to stay tuned. Again, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for your time. Thank you for just sharing with one another. On this platform. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Yes. And it's just gonna grow from here. It's gonna grow from here. I'm glad it's little because we kind of get to just have this real intimate connection with each other. But it's gonna grow, and as it grows, we'll get to the point where we may need some of you all to help us. You know, from being moderators in the room and things like that. But we just set up our channel where when we live stream, we'll be able to accept donations. We just set that up. So I don't know if you are able to see that or do that right now. We're going to go back and look this over. If some of you know a little bit more about that than we do, let us know, hey, this is how you use it. You know, it didn't give us the option in your chat room under the live video. So you need to do this or do that if you happen to know. Again, this is not our goal here to try to make money. And a lot of woke people, conscious people now, it has become a game of giving people money and using people. And
that's so
we're
true.
not with that. That vibration right there, we want to leave that in the church because we saw it in the church. And it's no point in being delivered from something if we're going to go right back into the same thing. So we don't have no hidden motives or anything like that. And just know that anything that you send or give us is definitely going to be a blessing to you. And so for us, sometimes that was the only spiritual work we were comfortable with before we got into magic. And it was more we used giving to people out of love.
Sowing.
So sow seeds. Continue to sow seeds.
That's right.
Of love, money, words, hugs, food, a plate, just whatever it is that you got. Just using what you got. That's being a metaphysician. That's being magical.
Yeah.
Using what you got. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Thank y'all. Thanks for the love. Shout out to all y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody. We love you. Catherine Faulkner. Yeah, you joined us late. That's okay. You can rewind and watch it. And we hope it bless you. And shout out to Alyssa. We see you in here, girl. Thank you for checking us out. We love y'all. And just stay tuned. Hit the bell so when we jump on live, you'll catch us. And hopefully, after we land and get settled and stuff, we'll be able to come together again and just drop some more gems on you because we like y'all ready to get in the rocket and just go. And we're ready to go with you, right? Yeah. Get up out of the matrix, break the matrix, break the whole spells got on our minds.
That's right.
And speaking of which, the Kanye video Decoded is definitely coming.
On the way.
Okay, it is on the way. We're working on that. So, thank you. We love y'all.
All right, peace and love, y'all.
Good night.
Good night.